Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video is going to be a little bit different. In today's video, I'm going to share my screen and basically just show you Propertyfinder, show you around how you actually go about finding an apartment in Dubai, things to look out for, and show you a couple different areas and a couple different options so you know what you can actually get for your money in Dubai. Because as I said in Tuesday's video, you can actually get a lot more than you think. Like, not every apartment is gonna run you 50K a year like mine do, or 100K a month you can even spend if you want to get a villa on the Palm, for example. You can actually get something that's quite affordable. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. If you're new to the channel, let me just introduce myself. My name is Rasmus. I'm the owner of Minix. Minix is a performance marketing agency where we specialize in helping e-commerce brands scale through UGC videos and paid advertising. Also, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. That will massively help me out. And if you have any questions after watching this video, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. I read all comments and respond to all questions. So yeah, if you have anything you want to know after watching this video, just let me know down below. But with that being said though, let's get straight into it. All right, so on my screen right now, you'll see propertyfinder.ae, and this is the website that most people use to actually find their apartment or their villa, whatever you want to move into. Basically, Propertyfinder just contains all properties, apartments, villas, etc. on there. You can find everything in all 7 Emirates in the UAE. But yeah, so a couple things to look out for here. Obviously, you have the search bar here, so you can search for cities, communities, or buildings. And now right here, I just searched for Dubai, but as you can see in my search history, you can also search for specific buildings. So Marina Gate 2 is a specific building in Dubai Marina. You can search for communities or places. So Dubai Creek Harbor, that's like an actual place in Dubai, little island. So you can basically search for everything you want here. And then we have the rent, buy, commercial rent, commercial buy. In this case, it's rent. You have the property type. This here is just apartment, but you have a bunch of different options like villas, townhouses, duplexes. If you want a full floor, you can get that. Hotel and hotel apartment, which is a very popular thing to do when you just get here before you get your Emirates ID. Hotel and hotel apartments can be a great option. Then you can choose your bedrooms and bathrooms, and then you have your budget here. So when you go to search for budget, I would always put it on yearly. That's usually how people display rents and how you sort of calculate your rent. I know in Denmark, for example, and in Europe in general, you usually do monthly rents. Here it's just yearly. And obviously things are in dirham. 1 USD equals around 3.7 dirhams. So just keep that in mind, but I'll do a little bit of calculation while we do this video as well. And then you have more filters. So depending on what specifically you're looking for, you can pick furnishing. So if you want it to be furnished, unfurnished, partly furnished, you can do that. You can do property area. And then amenities. Amenities are a big thing in Dubai, or in UAE in general, I'm assuming, because a lot of buildings will have things like balcony or a pool area, for example. You can also, some people are very picky with views, if you want a specific view. Or you can do something like, some of our friends did this because they wanted like a corner unit. So you can search for corner unit or corner specifically. And they also have something called chiller free. So you have 2 separate bills when it comes to renting an apartment. You have your DIWA, which is your electricity and water. And then you have air conditioning. Air conditioning is something separate. Usually air conditioning is tied to the building, so each building will have a different provider for the air condition. But if you have chiller free, that means you don't pay for air conditioning. So my apartment here, for example, is actually chiller free, which means I only pay for DIWA. I don't pay for air conditioning. So I can let my air conditioner run 24/7. I would not pay anything more or anything less than what I'm doing right. And that's pretty much it on the filter section. We have I found 4 different things, or 4 different apartments to look at, or 3 apartments and 1 villa actually, just so you can kind of get a sense of budgeting and sort of where you can live for what sort of money, right? So here, in this right here is, if you're a single, just moving here, you just want a studio apartment that's super cheap, this would probably be a great option for you. So this 45,000 dirhams a year is $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. Anything less than this would basically be less than $1,000 a month. And you can see here, we actually have quite a few options. We have 3,000 results here, right? And these looks honestly quite nice. When I did a little bit of research, I found this one specifically which looks quite nice. I mean, I like the floor on this. Usually you get something that looks a little bit less modern. But yeah, you have a kitchen, obviously, which also looks super nice. It looks pretty new. Nice bathroom. And then you have a little bit of a view. This building seems to have a tennis court as well. Obviously, every single building here basically have a pool, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, or is it volley, something like that. But yeah, it looks honestly quite nice for less than $1,000 a month. It's not that big. You have 409 square feet or 38 square meters, but it looks like it's a new building, right? 1 year property age, which means it was made in 2022. But yeah, as you scroll down here, one thing you want to look for is verified. This just means that the apartment exists, most likely. One common scheme they have here, these agents, is that they will list stuff that actually aren't available just to get you in. And then once you're in, usually you would chat to them on WhatsApp. Once you're in, they would then tell you, oh, this is not available, but I do have this, or this other third option here. What do you think about that? Obviously, it's up to you what sort of real estate agent you want to deal with. I find it a little bit distasteful. Verified, if they have the verified badge, that can definitely help you weed out people that aren't doing, let's call moral business. Yeah, as you scroll down here on these pages, you can see the amenities. So this is an unfurnished one. So obviously it's $1,000 a month, but you would have to pay for furniture. But if you're in a studio, it's not going to be a lot. Built-in wardrobes, you have a parking spot as well. You can have your dog or cat or whatever pet you have. There's a gym in the building as well. You have a balcony, AC, kitchen appliances, security, and shared pool. So also one other thing, in every single building, there will likely be 24/7 security, which is also quite nice. Then you have a description here, which I'm not gonna go through, but yeah, it seems like there's a barbecue area and broadband ready, likely means the Wi-Fi is ready to be set up. But yeah, you have a description, and then you can see some prices and trends. So here, looks like it's very new, this building, honestly. October 2022, that's the first time there's any price index on this. So yeah, if you're single, this might actually be a really, really good option. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this, like what you see on the page specifically. Then what you do, let's say you're interested in this, right? You would basically just click on WhatsApp, and that will take you to WhatsApp, and then the dealer would basically, or the real estate agent will basically call you up. Thing to keep in mind, if you pay $1,000 a month, you're not gonna be in the best area, right? It's just not possible. So what you can do is every single building here, you don't have addresses in Dubai. So every single building you can basically search for on Google Maps. So here you can see Joya Blanca Residence in Arjan, and this is right here. It's right next to JVC. The funny thing about Dubai though is like most things are not more than 25 to 35 minutes away if there's not traffic. But you can see it's quite far from the Marina. It's quite far from Dubai downtown, which is over here. You can even try and do this. So if we just say you want to go to the Burj Khalifa, right? That is a 25-minute drive. But obviously there's not really like anything nearby, as you can see, compared to like living in downtown or living in the Marina, where you have, obviously the entire Marina, you have JBR. So you would be living a little bit more out of the city. But hey, for $1,000 a month, I don't think you can expect a lot more. Now, moving on. So this is in Creek Harbor. This is actually a place that I myself may be looking to move to because I really like the place. It's like a man-made island, and every single building is like 1 to 3 years old. It's like brand new. So this is This is a 2-bedroom as well, 100 square meters, 1,000 square feet for 125,000 dirhams a year, which comes out to 34,000 USD a year, sorry. So a little less than 3K a month. Again, unfurnished. I mean, let's say you make good money, you're on your own, you're a couple maybe, or you, your husband and kids maybe, then this would be like a really, really nice option because every single building in Creek Harbor is like really nice. So you can see here, there's a lot of light in this apartment. New kitchen, looks really nice. Obviously 2 bedrooms, and this building is only from 2022. You have view here. I think to show it. Yeah, so this is basically this ocean you would have over here, as you can see here. And so this is Creek Harbor, like waterfront, what you see in the buildings right down here. But yeah, nice view, very nice building, nice community. The funny thing about Creek Harbor is like you're a little bit isolated, but they're building it out right now. And yeah, it's really nice. So you have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Most of the older buildings actually, especially in the Marina, have always the bedrooms and then plus 1 toilet. So if you have 2 bedrooms, for example, like I do, you would have 3 bathrooms, actually, or 2.5 bathrooms. But yeah, you would have a view of Burj Khalifa, swimming pool, obviously, community view, and 1 car parking space, 24-hour concierge service and security, 24-hour valet parking service, children's play areas. If you have kids, that's great. Children's pool as well, and also an infinity pool, state-of-the-art gym, yoga studio, and meeting room. So yeah, like Dubai Creek Harbor is really nice. Let me try and find on the map here. It's also closer to downtown, so if you like downtown, that's great. It's a little bit of a funny area, so if we zoom in here, this whole thing here is basically Creek Harbor. Now, the way you access it is basically here. So you would have to take a car, and then you basically just go over this bridge, and then you end up right here. This thing right here is basically just Creek Harbor. So it's like very small, but there's not a lot of traffic, not a lot of people there, which I quite like living in the marina right now. It's not having a ton of people, but you basically have like a whole marina as well. This is the marina right here, and great views. And also you're not that far from Burj Khalifa. I mean, it's right over here. I think fucks up a little bit on navigation, but you're super close to downtown, which is quite nice. So if you like downtown, then Creek Harbor would be a great option, because I think the apartments here are nicer in Creek Harbor than it is in Dubai Marina. It's also cheaper and not as many people and not that much traffic. So it's like a Marina 2.0, you could say. I think that's also what they're kind of going for with this whole thing. Now, moving on to the marina. This is Marina Gate 2. This is the most expensive building in Marina. So you can see here, this is a 2-bed as well, 2-bath, a little bit bigger, 112 square meters or 1,200 square foot, but it's 250,000. So it's basically double. So it's 68K a year, which is what, 5.5 grand a month? Obviously with this, this is a high floor, and also you have a marina view. So also you have a very large balcony, which is quite nice. So yeah, I think views, like, they're just unparalleled almost in the marina. Quite nice. And the building, even though the building in itself is old, the apartments look really nice, I feel like. So this is the kitchen, small living area. Then you have bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and then you have the bathrooms. This is the Marina Gate 2. I feel like you don't get as much for your money, so that's just something to keep an eye on. There is definitely cheaper options in the marina, like Damac Heights, Cayenne Tower, which is like right nearby. Still expensive though, but that's just sort of what you pay for having the marina view and living in the marina. This is like the place where Europeans kind of come to. That's sort of the reputation the marina have. It's like a bunch of rich Europeans come here and just lives here. But Marina Gate, for example, like it's their facilities and amenities are unparalleled. Like their gym, their swimming pools, and their just overall like reception and stuff, unparalleled. I've never seen anything like it, but definitely expensive. Like that's what you pay for. But let's say, you're a family, right? You're a family with some kids and you need a lot of space. You don't want to live where, all the action is. You want to live maybe a little bit outside. Then something like Dubai Hills is definitely a viable thing to do. It's also something I've considered moving into, not a villa, but an apartment. So this apartment here is, obviously expensive, but considering you don't pay any income tax, you have kids and stuff, maybe it's not that bad if you're 2 parents. So it's, 7K a month. Obviously it's up there, but I feel like this apartment, this villa in itself is really nice. So it's 2,700 square feet, big boy as well, 251 square meters, 4 bathrooms, and then 3 bedrooms plus maid. Maid is basically just a shitty bedroom. But yeah, if you need a nanny or a maid, they can basically live there. That's sort of what they're used for, is they live there full time, then so you can have a maid. But yeah, the villa in itself, like really, really freaking good. As this is more like a grown-up adult experience you get, because you would have, like, the community is really nice, and Dubai Hills itself is really, really nice. They have a massive park here. You have a big terrace. You have to plant some grass there, but also some good outside area. But yeah, the community feel in Dubai Hills is great. You have some different playgrounds for kids, which is awesome. Massive park, some good. You have a mall as well, big mall. Most places have that. And yeah, overall, like that, I would say Dubai Hills or Arabian Ranches or Damac Hills. Those 3 are probably the best bets, or the Palm. Those 4 places are probably the 4 best bets for, like, if you have kids, because it's a lot of families live out there, because that's where most of the villas are, and you get like more space. So yeah, that's probably a really, really good bet if you have kids and you want to live in more of a chill area, because like in the Marina you're not gonna get a chill vibe. That's just not how it works here. Dubai Hills, it's a little bit outside as well. You also have a golf court and some tennis courts and stuff like that in Dubai Hills. It's also a little bit out. You can see here it's kind of like its own secluded area, but it's really easy to get in and out of, which is great compared to the Marina, for example. Like it doesn't take a long time. You can see it's 20 minutes to get to downtown, right, or get to the Burj Khalifa. But yeah, like this is basically they have a couple different parks. They also have a park over here. This is the golf course, I believe. So you basically live right outside to the golf course. Yeah, a lot of nature, which is not very common in Dubai. So if that's what you're looking for, I mean, that's a great option. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found some good value in this. Also, actually, one good tip here, if you haven't looked at one of the other videos I made where I broke down the entire cost of living in Dubai, you would pay 5% agency fee. So whatever this number is, the rent, add 5% on top for the agency fee, and then 10% of 5% for deposit. In some of them, they do actually write that, but that's 5% agency fee and 5 to 10% security deposit is normal. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it from this video. If you have any questions about, finding apartments and stuff like that, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.